Geminis, welcome. This is your April 2023 general reading. Because it is a general reading, only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If it does resonate with you, remember, hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by you guys. And if it doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in your chart if you happen to know what those are. I'm sure there's a reading in there for you somewhere. Okay, so we have you starting out here with your main energy, the Seven of Discs. And the Seven of Discs is actually a success card, but it talks about delayed success and having patience. It talks about putting the work in and knowing that it will, you see the flowers coming off these discs, it will flower, okay? It will bloom. You just got to give it some time. And then we have the Moon card coming in, which talks about, it talks about a couple different things. And actually the message coming in for you guys is being able to see what's unseen. Okay. So it's not talking about the secrets, illusions, lies, like in a bad way, but that there's things you might not be seeing that's going to become more clear to you during this time. Things that you may not have noticed or known before. But it is also a card for following your intuition. Okay, we have the Web, which is the Justice card. This could be a Libra coming into your reading, or this is saying you're going to get justice that you deserve, especially if you happen to have a court case or something like that going on. Justice is going to be served in your favor in a way that you can handle that. You have the Two of Wands, which talks about choosing a path, okay? So you're going to come up to this Y in the road during this time, and you're going to be able to choose to go this way or this way. But you only get to choose one, and you have to let the other wand go. He holds two wands in his hands, but he can only take one walking stick and one path, okay? And you have to have the courage, because sometimes it's hard to let one path go to choose the other. But you're gonna come across that type of situation this month. All right, let's see. For those of you who have never seen me before, these are your main energies coming in. This up here will be your timeline for the month. I will give a brief description, and anything that happens to come in as I lay the cards, then we will clarify. Things will get a little bit more detailed, and then we will do best actions, or we'll do oracle cards. Then we'll do best actions for you to take, and then we'll do best actions for Sun, Moon, Rising separately, and then we will do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question. All right, and if you are new here, I do hope you'll consider subscribing, and for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for all your continued support. It has been amazing. All right, so we have the Devil card coming in and the King of Cups. I can't tell if that King of Cups is your energy or somebody else's. The Devil card, so you're starting out the month here with some kind of challenge that you need to overcome. I see the Devil card as a challenge card, okay? It's something that's bringing something difficult into your life that you need to overcome. It's a challenge, okay? Oh, the High Priestess as well. Okay, so she embodies all the qualities of the Moon. That Moon card's coming in strong for you, and so is this High Priestess card. This is really a time where you need to follow your own intuition, okay? You need to see what's hidden under the moon. There's three moons here. She actually holds that moon right in her hand. There's the moon up in the sky, but she holds the moon in her hand because she embodies all the power of the moon. You also have that swan here as well. And swans are fiercely protective of their loved ones, okay? They're very territorial, and they also mate for life. But this is talking about, the main message coming in for you is, I feel like you're going to see things you didn't see before this month. I don't know what yet, but I feel that coming in strongly for you guys. This King of Cups, I'm not sure that's your energy. All right. See, where does this lead? Geminis, end of the month, please. Show me the end of the month for Geminis. You have the Druid, which is wonderful. The Druid talks, the Druid is the Hierophant card in the traditional deck. But the Druid in the Hierophant talk about ascending upwards, learning, growing, ascending to higher levels. It also talks about organizations that help people, churches. It can be any organization, not-for-profit organizations, stuff like that you may belong to, or that may provide services in some way. But he also talks about marriage, commitment, but he's at a high level spiritually. I feel like this is a spiritual, maybe some of the things hidden under the moon are coming in for you. You may get an increase this month in your intuition or in your sight. Something in your third eye vision. We'll see. All right. The Hangman. Okay, you already have a lot of major arcanas coming in here. Like most of your cards right now are major arcanas. This is a huge time for you guys. Something major is going on for you. But the Hangman talks about kind of going within to gain a different perspective. And if you see on the top of this card, it does say sacrifice. A lot of times when we go into Hangman mode, the clarity and perspective that we gain also requires a sacrifice of something that no longer serves us, okay? And that might be as part of what that devil energy is coming in for you. Oh, these two want to come out together. Okay. All right, so you have that Seven of Cups mixed with this Eight of Swords. That's a rough one. Okay. So you're going to be feeling probably around mid-month here a lot of confusion. The Seven of Cups talks about I mean, you can see on the top of these cards it says delusion and bondage. Okay, the bondage is to our thoughts and the delusion is to thinking things are in our cups that aren't really in our cups, or wanting to think something's in our cup, or realizing something different's in our cup. Okay, so it's a time of confusion of not knowing what's in your cups, not knowing what to commit yourself to. It can even talk about commitment issues, okay? Having commitment issues. And the Eight of Swords talks about self-imposed imprisonment in our own minds. So this is a strong energy put together of difficult mental, how do I want to say it? It's more than confusion. It's strong mental, delusion might actually be the right word. Usually I say I don't like the word delusion on this card, okay? I feel like confusion's a better one. But when you actually add the Eight of Swords to it, it almost does become more like a delusion, because this is a self-imposed imprisonment in our mind mixed with that confusion. So yeah, there might be a time in the middle of the month where you really aren't sure what's going on or what to do, okay? We have the Ace of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. This can talk about new love coming in for you. It can also talk about something new coming in spiritually, or filling up your own cup of love here. If you seem to have been discontent and unfulfilled, you're trying to build and develop a happy home, a time of celebration. You're doing some reflecting on your emotions because you want to be able to build your Ten of Discs, a time of happiness, but it's different than the Ten of Cups, where it talks about it being a reward. This is something you build yourself, something you work towards. Each one of those pentacles is something that you built and put energy towards building. It talks about family. It talks about tradition. It talks about your legacy, abundance, all the things that you want here. Okay. Let's get some clarity. What is the Devil card for our Geminis, please? The Nine of Wands. This has something to do with recovering, okay? This is something you have to recover from. So this could be a person, a toxic relationship. This could be addiction. This could be finances, overspending. This could be a thought process or things you're not seeing, especially with that Eight of Swords there. There might be your own thought. Let me see if I can get one more. Decisions. Yeah, it goes back to thought in some way. Okay, there's a decision you need to make to recover yourself. I feel like this is affecting you mentally more than anything else. So this may be a mental loop that you get yourself into that's very toxic. Let's see what the King of Cups is. Six of Pentacles. talks about equal give and take in a relationship sense, and it talks about having enough when we're talking about abundance. Okay, so you're putting some time in reflection here. You're really reflecting and possibly getting new message of love from somebody who is possibly a water sign, okay? It looks like there's equal give and take in this relationship. This could be a romantic relationship, especially with this Ace of Cups and this Page of Cups. This and it being shown with the King of Cups. This could be a romantic relationship coming in. It doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be a friendship, okay? But this person is someone who you message with, that there's an equal give and take of love and energy between the two of you. And that person, I feel like, will play an important role this month for you. The High Priestess. The Ten of Swords. Something needs to come to an end. It's going to be a painful ending, okay? Something with this, possibly this Devil card. This could be a relationship, but there's a painful ending to something. And you're following your intuition on it. You're seeing things that you hadn't seen before that's coming in strong for you. There's things you hadn't seen before that you're seeing now. You're getting the clarity. The thing with the Ten of Swords, the good part of the Ten of Swords, is you gain a lot of clarity. When that painful ending hits, there's a lot of clarity involved. And that might be what allows you to see what wasn't seen before, okay? Seven of Discs, please. The Page of Pentacles. So there's a new stable opportunity coming in for you, either in work or money. This could indicate a relationship for some of you. There could be a new stable messages coming, especially with that Page of Cups, if it's the same person. There could be a new stable opportunity in love for you that you're working very hard on, but there might be delayed success to it. This could also be a career situation, okay? This may be separate from what's going on over here, or you may be recovering from a toxic work situation as well. But there is a new opportunity, or new messages of a new opportunity coming in, but you're going to have to work hard on it, and there's going to be delayed success. But that looks like a good thing coming in for you guys, okay? Ace of Wands, again, so something new. There's a new passionate or creative opportunity coming in for you guys. That looks like something good for you. So something comes to, okay, so under the moon here, between the High Priestess and the Moon card, you have something coming to an ending and something beginning. And I feel like it's because you've seen something, you see something that you didn't see before, okay? The Justice card, please. The Three of Pentacles. Dedication here. Some kind of dedication. You may work in the legal field. Oh, okay, there's a lot coming out on this one. This is a side note. This isn't part of that. Okay, so there was a heartbreak that happened, and it was a turning point for you that completed a lesson or goal for you of some kind, okay? Some kind of heartbreak, something that upset you. There was a turning point on it, and it completed something for you guys, okay? But I want to see if I can get one more on this actual Justice and Three of Pentacles, because I want to know if this is a work situation. Some of you may be lawyers, judges. You may work in the legal field, paralegals, something like that. Okay, so this is a necessary transition for you guys. I feel for most of you, this is going to be a job situation. This coming in here, all right? The Seven of Discs that you're going to have to work very hard on. Some of you may be choosing to go back to school. The pages often indicate students, okay? Learning new skills. Some of you may choose to go back to school and learn, possibly in the legal field. But either way, there's justice in a work. I feel like this is a work situation that's going to transition you into success. Well, it's a necessary transition. Some of you may be leaving an old job for a new job, okay? And you're going to rededicate yourself to a new team, and you're going to really provide quality skills for them. But this new job is something you deserve. It's a cause and effect. It's kind of like due karma, okay? Coming in for you, like you deserve this. 2 of Wands, please. And there's that 3 of Swords again. The Queen of Wands. Okay. So you have to choose a path. And it has something to do with somebody who broke your heart. That might be a fire sign here with this Queen of Wands energy. Or it's asking you to have the inner courage here. The confidence and the self-assurance, and know your self-worth enough to choose a different path away from this heartbreak. Whatever's hurting you, you need to walk away from. You need to leave it behind. It could be with a fire sign. I don't feel like it's with this water sign. I feel like that's somebody good in your life, okay? It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be a lover. Same thing here. This could be a friend. I have no real anything saying love except for this here could possibly be love, and this looks like a good situation. This does not look like a good situation with this person. And then I have to go back again to this devil energy of you needing to make that decision. That 2 of Swords, this 2 of Wands talks about needing to make a decision, needing to choose a path over something that broke your heart here. You're recovering. You have this devil toxic energy, which I can feel in these cards as well, that same energy. I feel like this is what you need to leave behind, and I feel like it's what's got you all up in your head over here. Let's see. What is the 7 of Cups and 8 of Swords, please? 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords. It's like there's someone good and someone not so good coming into your reading. I mean, I guess it could be 2 sides of yourself, but I'm not going to take it that way. At least not right now. 5 is... But it is possible this could be 2 sides of yourself, and you're kind of battling within your own. For some of you, if that resonates, you know, take it how it resonates. But we have the 5 of Swords here, and that talks about bullies, abusive relationships, strong conflict. No wonder you're all up in your head. Okay, and again, it takes me back to this devil energy in this. Let's see if I can get one more. And there's that wheel again. This is where your turning point is, and you need to take movement here on this turning point. Something needs to change. Like this, whatever this is a really strong, very harsh energy, like very confusing, very, I don't want to say cruel, but it's almost, yeah, there's almost a cruelty to it, but I can't tell if it's a self-cruelty or a cruelty from someone else. Okay, Hangman, the Judgment card. So when you go within here, looking for that different perspective. Remember how I said that at the top of this, it says sacrifice here on the Hangman card? Okay, well, the Judgment card says you're going to need to use good judgment here. And there's going to be things that you're going to need to you're going to have to let go of the past. You got to let the past go so you can be reborn into your life's purpose, okay? Like, so that probably will be your sacrifice, is you're going to have to let something go. And we see that kind of here with this 10 of Swords too. And you can see that you're having trouble figuring that out. You're ascending above the hurt and pain and grief that you're experiencing here with that 5 of Cups. I feel like you're stopping focusing on what's lost, what you don't have, and you start focusing on what you do have, and it helps you to learn, grow, and ascend upwards. And I think that's part of that rebirthing with the Judgment card for you as well. This Judgment coming in when we rebirth. The Judgment card is a rebirth card. So you're rebirthing into something better, and you're with that Hierophant, you're ascending above these problems that you're having here. Yeah, and then you get new clarity. And we're back to that new clarity. I feel like that's coming for you somewhere else. Oh, no. Okay, so this is going to help overcome this here, all right? Once you ascend over this hurt, this pain, this grief, this loss, you're going to gain the clarity that you need here, all right? Although I feel like clarity already came in for you once. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, another rebirthing card. This is a rebirthing process for you guys. And you really are leveling up during this. I can tell that there's a lot of confusion and hurt. But you're also getting, well, new opportunities coming in here for you for sure. Something positive, stable, something possibly passionate. You're getting justice. A new path is opening up to you. You're realigning with your life's purpose, gaining the clarity, truth, and ideas you need to move forward. So all of that is really good, but it does look like you have some difficult things to really work through and let go of this month. But this is a rebirthing process. And when we do rebirth, there are some difficult things we need to let go of. But the clarity. Here's where, the ending. Okay. It's this grief and loss, this ending, clarity. Okay. You're going to get clarity. And it'll clear up this. After you take some time for self-care, self-love, you're going to come out renewed. You're going to have this rebirth type thing. You'll begin to manifest things you're nostalgic about. You're going to gain some balance and peace within from following your intuition, overcoming this challenge. Okay, and this is why I like to call it the challenge card, is because of this deck. This is the devil energy, okay? In this deck, it is called the challenge card. You can see she's riding in on a white horse with lights and the doves above her. She's bringing peace to the situation. And I do feel like with it coming out in this deck, you are going to rise above that challenge and put down the stress and burden. And yeah, there's going to be a renewal of hope and healing for you guys. And you'll start taking action towards better things. Let's get you some oracle cards. Self-reliance. Some of you may need to, and I feel like that comes back to this moon energy here, where you got to see things for yourself. You need to see something like from within, though, from yourself. Miracle healing. I do feel like you guys are in a healing process. Rebirthing is also very healing. Feeling safe. Yeah, and it is important that we feel safe. If you happen to be in a very toxic situation with somebody, that's definitely time to move away from that. Positive expectations. And I feel like that's telling you it's okay to have positive expectations from yourself and from others, okay? If you want something, if someone isn't offering you something positive, something good, something healthy, something truly, loving and kind, and it's okay to have those expectations. It's okay to have those positive expectations from other people in your life. If they're not offering that to you, they may not belong in your life, especially if they're making you not feel very safe. All right. Appreciation. You're definitely deserving of appreciation. I'm very lucky to have several Geminis in my life, and I appreciate them dearly. They bring a lot of insight and love to me. Hostilities. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's something going on here that I'm not liking very much. There's some kind of hostilities that it's reminding me of that same Five of Swords energy you have here that's causing all this confusion up in your mind. That's what I feel like you need to let go of, and what might be making you feel not very safe. The thinking woman. Yeah, I do feel like you're putting a lot of thought in this for sure, and you're gaining a lot of clarity. Okay, this is coming out here. The clarity, the things you need to see, they're coming. All right. In April, you're going to get a lot of clarity. There's going to be things you didn't see that's coming in for you. This is coming in strong. It's probably the strongest message I have for you is there's things you haven't been seeing, And you're going to see them in April. You're going to see, okay? Goddess of the moon. Again, with that moon, that's what I'm... Yeah. Strong moon energy for you guys. Let's get you an animal advice card. Lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Yeah, and where it says let go of the past, you know, it's kind of the same with that Judgment card. You know, it's all about letting go of the past and reclaiming or waking up to your life's purpose. This says reclaim your majesty. Okay, it's a rebirthing time for you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and do best actions for you. Best actions for Gemini, please. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles moves towards the most gain, okay? And you do have that career thing coming in for you guys as well. So when that does come in, I would take movement on that. I feel like it will bring you a lot of gain for those of you that applies to. And that is a strong thing. But there also could be a new romantic relationship that's going to offer you some form of stability that you're looking for. So it could come in either way for you guys, some kind of money or career opportunity or some kind of stable new relationship coming in. But it's saying take sure-footed movement towards the most gain. He is the slowest moving of the knights, but that's because he makes sure his steps are well thought out, okay? That he moves towards what will best serve him. Other actions. The Hermit. Go within and look for your answers, okay? Look for your answers from within. Kind of like I was saying with this self-reliance, this moon, it's this moon energy. It's all about going within. And even her, she's sitting in the night sky with the what looks like moonlight all around her here, okay? You got to find your answers from within. You need to take some time and really see, I guess, is the right message for you guys is today, for April anyway. The World. Beautiful. This is going to be a completion to a lesson or goal for you guys of some kind. And, you know, every time we get that World card, we're completing something and then something new begins. And you have these new beginnings showing up already. But you're completing something at the same time. So this completion is going to be important to you. And we do have the Three of Cups here, which can talk about the people that you're closest to, the people that you trust, okay? Going to them, taking movement towards victory, reigniting the passion and boldness into your life, and overcoming that lack of mentality or lack of in your life. And it'll help you transition into success. Yeah, and this is a rebirth. That's what I'm saying. This is a rebirth for you guys with that Death card as well. But something's going to end. All right, let's do best actions for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini Sun. The Ten of Pentacles. I believe that came out in your reading somewhere. The Ten of Pentacles talks about building the life that you want. So it's telling you to focus on building the life that you desire, the legacy you want to build, building it the way you want your happiness, your abundance, your family to be, okay? Moon. The Nine of Cups. This is saying your wishes are going to come true, okay? And I feel like it's telling you to have faith in that. All right, right now is the time to have faith and know that your wishes will be coming true here. Rising. The Lovers, that's your own energy coming in. And I feel like it's saying embrace you. Embrace who you are, okay? And the Queen of Wands, I feel like she came out in your reading as well. But it talks about being bold, confident, self-assured. Yeah, and there's a lot of that for you. Like, this is going to take a lot of fire energy for you guys to get through. You're really going to have the confidence within yourself and reignite that passion inside of you and be willing to take the adventure of moving forward in life. And trust your intuition. And this the Ace of Cups here is telling me, again, you have that here. There's something new coming in for you in love or spirituality, okay? All right, we're going to do a pick a card. So while I lay the cards down, you go ahead and think of your question, and I will do the best I can to give you a yes or no answer. What I will do is give you a brief description of the card, and you'll have to connect those dots yourself. Oops, they're all wanting to pop up for you. And use your own intuition to see how that applies to your question. Okay. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Release. And pick the card that feels right to you. We have the Queen of Cups. I say yes. She talks about leading with compassion and love and offering your cup of love to somebody. See how she has her hand extended out, offering her love, her support. Okay. The Ten of Cups, I say yes. This talks about happiness, reward, that just a time of pure joy, okay? The Queen of Wands, and yes, she's come out in your reading to say, you know, be confident and bold. And she is very confident, very bold, very sexy. She's a very sexy, passionate person. Lots of people coming out here. The King of Pentacles, I say yes. He talks about being wise in investment. He's very stable, very grounded. Something you can rely on, okay? Geminis, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope that it finds you well. This rebirthing looks like it's going to be something beautiful and take you to wonderful places. If this resonates with you at all, please hit that like button. And if you're interested in any of these decks, there are a couple linked down in the description box below for Amazon. And if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. Until we meet again.